This is gonna be one of those sped up tutorials that go so fast that a beginner wouldn't know where to start. They're trying to keep up, they're trying to slow down, but you just keep moving fast like we already know what you're doing. It's a tutorial. Break it down, show us step by step. And that's exactly what this is, a cut crease. Welcome to La Vida Rosa. I'm your host Pinky, and today I will be telling you everything I know about cut creases, and I'll be showing you how I got this cute little cut crease eye look today. But before we begin, I would like for everyone to leave a big thumbs up down below. Also, while you're down there, check out my social media. Add me on Instagram, Snapchat, and my La Vida Rosa Facebook page. And don't forget to subscribe. So without further ado, let's get into this cut crease. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna basically be telling you everything I know about cut creases. I got a lot of people asking me to recreate this look. I kind of wanted to do a tutorial, but I also wanted to break down exactly how I did it. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna zoom in because I want y'all to see exactly how I do this, okay? I do want to say cut crease can be a little tricky and it might take practice. You might not get it on the first try, but don't be discouraged because I definitely didn't get it on the first try. So yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of my LA Girl Pro concealer and prime my eyes with it. Okay, and I'm just gonna blend it in with my finger. Really simple. Okay, and before I let this concealer dry, I'm gonna take a brush with a little powder on it and I'm gonna set it in place. And this is gonna help you reduce creasing, which is so ironic for this tutorial, but you don't want creasing in the wrong place. So that's why I do this. And all that's doing is like creating a clean canvas for your eyes. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take my Ray Ray palette, which I'm totally in love with right now. Like, I've been using this palette so much, and it doesn't look like it because when it comes to eyeshadows and really just my makeup in general, I have a light hand because I don't like to use up too much for no reason. The next thing I want to do is take a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to start with the color Pancake. With eyeshadow, what I learned with eyeshadow is that you cannot start with the main color. You have to work your way up. You have to blend, 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 blend. And if you want your makeup to look really good, it's gonna take you time to blend those eyes out. And this is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna basically go step by step, taking a lighter color and working our way down to the darker colors and blending them into our crease. So like I said, we're gonna take the Pancake color first and we're gonna blend that into the crease. And as you can see, I'm going in circular motions. I'm kind of pushing up as I'm swirling and swirling. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I like to do each step on each eye. Some people like to do one eye at a time, but I like to do both. So next we're gonna go with the color Mousse because I want it to be like a neutral look. And we're basically gonna be doing the same thing. I dip a little bit in here and then I dust it off, and then I put it where I mainly want it to be, like right here, and then I blend it in. Okay, once you have those blended in good, as you can see, they look extra blended. You want to make sure the outer corners are, you know, you don't want the outer corners to be harsh, so anytime you see it be a little harsh, you'll take a clean fluffy brush and like blend those corners out. Next, I'm going to take the color Midnight and I'm going to apply that in the crease as well. And you want to be careful with the placement of this at first. I'm placing mine right here and then I'm blending it out in either direction. But like, I feel like the key thing is to push it up and blend, 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 blend. And like I said, these colors are very pigmented, so I don't really have to dig in too much. I can just lightly tap into the pan and I'll get this color payoff. And it's very soft and natural, as you can see. Very, very soft and very, very natural. Next, I'm gonna go in with Passion, which is a shimmer color, and I usually don't do shimmer colors in the crease, but it's really pretty in this case. It actually enhances the look. And at this point, I'm gonna start dragging a little bit of the darker colors more towards the inner corner, because you want that cut crease to be sharp. So the darker the color, the more contrast you'll see whenever you cut that crease. Okay, once you're satisfied with how everything has blended out, you will take your concealer and a flat brush. You want to use a full coverage concealer for this because you want it to do the job of cutting into that crease, that darker color. So you're going to take your brush and you're going to start from the inner corner and basically just follow the line of the crease in your eye. Now, you can keep going further out and like cut the entire eyelid, but I just really just want to cut the crease more so just on the inner corner. So I'm not gonna go that far. I'm just gonna make sure this is all opaque looking and a nice, you know, nice line, nice little oval. And before I can get a chance to mess this up, I'm gonna take the color Radiant, and then I'm gonna take a flat eyeshadow brush. I find that highlighters make your eyes pop way more than many of these shimmer shadows. So I'll either use just the highlighter or I'll use the shadow and apply the highlighter as a topper just to make it sparkle even more so. But this time around, I'm just gonna use the highlighter. And I'm gonna apply it just to the concealed parts under the crease. And you want to make sure you apply it right on the crease because you want that to be sealed into place. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Right after you cut your crease, like, do not waste too much time. Go ahead and apply that shadow right here because you don't want to ruin the work. You want to make sure you're looking down during this process because that will help you from messing up your cut crease as well. Okay, so now that I've cut the crease, which is like, I guess the most important part, I'm gonna take a little bit of the darker color Midnight and I'm gonna reapply it just in case, just to add a little bit more definition to the crease. And I'm gonna be focusing a little bit more towards the inner corner area here. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a very densely packed brush and I'm gonna take Midnight and I'm gonna pack it right here on the outer corner of the eye. And you want to just pack, you just want to pack the eyeshadow right there. You don't want to blend it out just yet. Just pack the eyeshadow on the outer corner. And then you're gonna take a little bit of the Black Beauty and pack that as well, because you want the outer corner to be smoked out. You can even go up a little bit into the crease, but just make sure it mainly stays in the outer corner, and we're gonna blend it after this. Okay, you're gonna take that fluffy brush you had before and you're just gonna blend that out. And make sure you're blending upwards, but not too much out. You wanna blend up and over, basically. And you wanna blend it out really good. I used to be really scared of messing up the cut crease, but once it's there, it's pretty much there. Unless you want just like a really just sharp cut crease, it's there. It's set in stone at this point. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of mousse and I'm gonna use a little bit of that to diffuse that little harsh line that's right here in between the outer corner and the inner corner right here, just to diffuse it, get rid of that harsh line. So once you get to this point, you have your cut crease and it's in place. You can go ahead and add lashes. You could do a liner and then add lashes. But what I'm gonna do is just add eyeliner and lashes, and then I'll be back to basically finish off the eye. And if you would like to see how I apply my lashes, I will leave the link down below, and I will be telling you everything I know about winged eyeliner very soon. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and finish this eye. Now what I want to do is I'm going to take an angled brush like this one, and I'm going to take a little bit of the midnight color. I'm going to take a little bit more of midnight and I'm going to apply it to right on top of the inner corner, just to define that cut crease. I just thought it needed a little bit something extra. I'm just doing light little strokes. So at this point, I'm going to take a little bit of the Moonlight highlighter, and it's really pigmented, so dust a little bit off, and I'm going to apply it to this brow bone. As you can see, I'm kind of like highlightered out over here. I kind of OD'd on the highlighter, but I love highlighter. So now I'm going to work on the lower lash line. I'm going to be starting with the color Mousse. I'm going to apply it to the outer corner. So, and make sure you tap off the excess because you can get fallout. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of Midnight and do the same thing. You could apply black liner to the bottom lash, but I kind of like the eye to be a little bit more open. At this point, I'm going to take a cotton swab and I'm going to take a little bit of Moonlight highlighter and apply it to my inner corners. You want to dab the tiniest bit of highlighter because this one is very pigmented. You don't need that much. And you're just going to take it and press it right in the corner. And, you know, kind of press it a couple of more times. And I just do like a little dot. Just pack it in that corner. And look how that pops. If you want your inner corners to pop, use a highlighter. I already applied some mascara to my top lash line whenever I applied my lashes, so I'm just gonna add some to the bottom. So here are the finished look for the eyes.